Okie dokie. I did not forget about lesson 253. It has taken me all day to get to a place of recording, but you know what? Sometimes you have to do things a little differently in a different order, and then it hits different. You know what I'm saying? So myself is ruler of the universe. I have a feeling if I would have woken up this morning, been super tired, super negative, and sat down with you and read, myself is ruler of the universe, my eyes would have rolled back inside my head and I would have climbed back into bed and said, hell with this day. Like, this is ridiculous. If I am the ruler of the universe, then one, I'm going to have energy. And I'm either one, not going to have to go to work or want to go to work. One or the other, please. Either one will do. But I did not hang out with you first thing. I drug myself to work and I had some really good experiences at work that now I understand, one, the importance of being the ruler of the universe. I had some negative experiences that my ego could judge that way, but it's ultimately showing me that I am creating all of this, all of it. I'm creating all of it. And then later on in the afternoon, I got some other good reminders from someone who crossed my path, and it all works out. So now I'm sitting down to do this in a much better place, a much better state of understanding. It is impossible that anything should come to me unbidden by myself. Even in this world, it is I who rule my destiny. What happens is what I desire. What does not occur is what I do not want to happen. This, even though your ego could be freaking out, this must I accept, for thus am I led past this world to my creations, children of my will, in heaven, where my holy self abides with them and him who has created me. Okay, the lighting in here is, I need more light. I need more light. That is one reason to get up and do this in the morning, Sadie. You are the self whom you created, son, creating like yourself and one with you. Myself, which rules the universe, is but your will in perfect union with my own, which can but offer glad assent to yours, that it may be extended to itself. Okay, just your run-of-the-mill ACIM gibberish. But did you catch that first part? It is impossible that anything should come to me unbidden by myself. So I am queen of this kingdom. I am ruler of this universe. And if I have it, it got my okay on some level. And if I don't have it, it did not come to me because I did not want it. And that's when everybody might say bullshit. But that's your block right there. The BS moment. Take yourself to where you cannot believe this is true. And there's your threshold that you got to get through. Even in this world, it is I who rule my destiny. What happens is what I desire. Okay, then we pause and we make a list of all the horrible things that happen to us. And we say, really, is that what I desired? I desired that person to hurt me. I desired that person to hate me. I desired that horribleness. This I must accept. What happens is what I desire. What does not occur is what I do not want to happen. This I must accept. For thus am I led past this world to my creations, children of my will, in heaven, where my holy self abides with them and they will create me. Okay. So is this essentially radical acceptance? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Is this declaring in lesson 253, myself is ruler of the universe. I create. That should empower you. We're not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not, you did that. You obviously wanted that to happen. Like, we're not shaming and blaming. We're taking responsibility. We're claiming sovereignty. We're stepping into our power. Even in this world, it is I who rule my destiny. I mean, I just want to pound it in your head. I want to pound it in my own head. What happens is what I desire. What does not occur is what I do not want to happen. This I must accept. I have to. It's the only way. Tina Jesus for lesson 253 said, you do not believe, you do not believe this, that you are the ruler of the universe. You do not believe that you want the bad things that are happening in your life and you want to be deprived of the other things that you don't have. You just do not believe this. But ask yourself of the things that you desire that you don't have yet. Ask yourself, are you a match to what you want? Are you even a vibrational frequency match to what you want? If you want love, are you being loving? If you want grand things, are you being grand? Be a same vibrational frequency as to what you want. You got to be a match. That's how you rule the universe. But this universe, the default setting is separation. When we're born into this world, we're in a separate body. That shows us that we believe in separation. We hold back our gifts. We don't connect with others. Separation manifests. It's the default setting. So ask yourself, where do you attack and do not think it hurts you? Where do you attack others and you don't even think it's going to hurt you? There shows you where you think you're separate because you don't see yourself as one. So to override this default setting, you must install a new program. Just like a computer. That's what we're doing here with the Course in Miracles. You must install a new program and have a new faithful experience. If you want a different experience in your life, then you got to install a new program because the patterns in your life follow you because of you. So we are being asked today to choose love. We are being asked to recognize our multidimensional eternal nature. We are being asked to step back from attack and step back from judgment and have a new experience. We are being asked to have faith and believe. And then we will experience miracles in our life. We will experience transformation in ourselves, in other people, and transformation in the world. Wow, I was just trying to get as many of the golden words that Tina Jesus offered onto these pages. So the patterns in my life follow me because of me, because of how I see myself separately, of how I don't join in, right? How I hold back my gifts, how I attack others, thinking it's going to protect me or keep me safe. But really, when I attack someone else, that's me too. So that's going to show me and you where your separation is. So just think about where you think you can attack and do not think it hurts you. That's kind of telling. But yeah, our default setting is crap. So we must install a new program. Having faith, believing, just giving these crazy ass words of A Course in Miracles a go. Just have a little, say, I'm going to have a little faith that this is true. I'm going to believe this. I'm going to believe that I am the ruler of my universe. I'm going to believe that we are all one. I'm going to believe that I am the Son of God, right? Just take it as far as you can and have faith and believe and as much as you can and see how the miracles manifest. See how a new experience manifests. A new, as Jesus was saying, faithful experience. So that's transformation, choosing love, understanding that you are a multidimensional, eternal being, your eternal nature, stepping back from judgment and attack and hate, stepping back from all of that, putting in a new program, putting in new patterns. I don't know. What do you think? Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook, Lesson 253, Insights. Myself is ruler of the universe. It is important to recognize that the self that is ruler of the universe is not the little self that I associate with a body, a name, and a personality. This little self is a false image of being separate from the will of God. The self that shares God's will is his Son, the same as him in every aspect, creating as he creates. Since God is love and nothing else, his Son is the extension of love and nothing else. Being only love, his Son can only extend love. This is creation. The little self that perceives loss, lack, and death cannot be real. Separation or lack of love, which the Course also calls sin, must be illusion. In the dream of illusions, this self appears to have dominion. The dream it makes fulfills the desires of that self. It does not seem that we desire to have our car break down and be expensive to repair. It does not seem that we desire to be sick. But these are simply manifestations of the desire to have a unique and special identity we can call our own, separate from all others. When we choose to believe we are separate from the will of God, our desire makes the will of God unknown to us. Because God's will is love, love is unknown to us in this dream. Desiring separation, the mind directs the body to strive to show us proof that separation is real. The Course assures us there is no sin, there is no separation, there is no lack of love. Separation is only a mad illusion. The recognition that what we experience is the result of our desire returns to our awareness the power of our mind. We need only change our goal from seeking separation to seeking the wholeness of God's love to free ourselves from the mad world of isolation and death. To do this, we need help from outside the belief system of separation we have made. The help is available in our minds at all times. It is the voice for God that speaks to us of our sinlessness, our wholeness, our unity with our Creator, our unity with love. Today I will practice allowing myself to remain in peace so that I may hear this loving and gentle voice for God remind me that I share his love and am his love. This is my path to freedom. The little individual self knows nothing of reality. The self is the only self that is real. This self is one. It is not many. That is what we are to learn and accept if we would awaken to the truth. The experience of a separate self comes from the desire to be a separate self. Letting go of this wish for separation is forgiveness. It is through forgiveness that we let go of dreams of sin or separation from our source. We will return to reality when we want to return to reality. Reality is now. It has always been. Dreaming dreams of scarcity, loss, and death have never been. They are just nightmare dreams of dreaming we are what we are not. Letting go of our attachment to these dreams is the only way we will know reality. Our one self is the ruler of the universe. My job is to open to this one self now. The little self does not know how. All knowledge comes from the one self. Today in quiet, I will listen and receive the truth from my one self, who is the true ruler of the universe. I feel at this moment like I can see a bit better than I've ever seen before. We always get what we ask for. We just don't remember asking. We asked for separation, and that's what we think we have. That's why we feel lonely, misunderstood, depressed, isolated, rejected. We asked for separation. All we have to do is ask for reunion. pathwaysoflight.org. I think that was pretty helpful. That the self that is the ruler of the universe is capital S. It's your big self. It's your higher self. It's true who you truly are, the one self. We're all one self, son of God. We're all one son of God. The big S. So the little self doesn't do a very good job at ruling the universe. So we need to ask for reunion. Like, we don't remember asking for separation, but whatever. Let's ask for reunion now. Let's ask for help. Let's ask for truth from the one self. So anyways, I love the pathways of light. I really, really do. I'm like running out of daylight today. I'm probably going to need to take my little self for a little ride, and then I will upload this. But this has been good because when we try to rule the universe from our small little selves, we know how that goes, right? So we need to tap into the energy of our true selves. And from that place of truth, from that place of power, from that place of love, because that is what our true selves are, then we will easily rule our universe, our world, our experience, our reality. And when you are what you are, that's what you get, right? That's what you're putting out, your energy, your vibration. So you need to get in that state of love. It is impossible that anything should come to me unbidden by myself. So we don't think we want misery, but we literally did ask for it when we asked for separation. So we got it. We don't remember, but if we didn't have it, then we wouldn't ask for it. So even though we don't remember the fall from grace or separating from God or falling asleep into the dream, even though we don't remember it, the reason we have it is because we did ask for it. Okay, so just go with that. What happens is what I desire. What does not occur is what I do not want to happen. This I must accept. So if this is true, then you get into a state of love. You step back from judgment, attack. You step away from separation because it's not getting you a happy life. And you step into the energy of love and you ask for what you want from that place. And don't be surprised if your desires change because you were asking from your small self for all the stupid materialistic things that you want. And once you step into your greater self, your true self, the big S self, your desires will change. They really will. But what I want for you, and I want for everybody, is a more peaceful, like I want not just a more peaceful, I want a peaceful experience. Love, peace, connectedness, no conflict. Even though you have to admit the conflict really does help with a lot of self-growth, but a lot of it was just a ridiculous amount of conflict. And I feel like surely people are ready to move past this, right? Accept this, that you are the ruler of the universe, so you can be led past this world to your creations, your true creations. Children in heaven, right? With the holy self. So yes, the mumbo jumbo gets a little bit, well, you are the self whom you created, son, creating like yourself and one with you. Myself, that's capital S, which rules the universe, is but your will in perfect union with my own. So aligning your will with God's will, with divine will, with the will of the universe, which can but offer glad assent to yours, that it may be extended to itself. So love extends itself. Love is always giving. You align your will with higher will, you're in the flow now, aren't you? All right, I want to get on my bike. Lesson 253. Good one. See you tomorrow.